Hello guys, and welcome back to another Division video with me. A Division build video, with your boy Daniel does it. Today we're working on the Valkyrie and we're focused around breach defense. So let's go ahead and get into the 3 perk selection as always. And what I chose to go with was 2 common perks and a high tier perk. The reason why that is because of a lot of her perks like Radiate and Supersonic give you more speed based off of certain moments or things that you do in the game. Rising Dawn is pretty nice if we are a breach attack, which we're trying to prevent those respawn counts from being lowered. So thus we're trying to revive our allies. Clever Tactics, if they keep the way that they're doing the new breach, it might be effective because you can capture those zones. But then again, we are defense, so we don't need to capture zones. The only way that this would be benefit is by having the banner, which no matter how fast you are, if you don't have teammates helping you get that banner, it doesn't matter. So that's why I don't try to go for perks that require certain helps or things to happen in the field, rather than perks that are passively going to help me throughout the whole game. So we have Remedy, which gives us 10 health regardless if you execute or not, as long as you kill someone. It doesn't have to be an execution. You're going to get 10 health on top of the normal amount of health you get from anything you got going on. Feline Agility, now you don't need to start or been revived. You don't need to be in revenge to get this boost. You get a permanent 4% boost off the first feat level you get, which is a renown level. Any other renown levels after that, like feat level 2, 3, or 4, you're going to get additional 2% for a total of 10% speed increase for the entire match. Excuse me, I got the hiccups. Now this will help you be able to go and reinforce your allies. This will help you be able to grab the banner quicker. Anything you need to do, you're going to be able to get along and go around faster, especially reviving, because we have our rapid refresh, which allows you to reduce the cooldowns of your active skills, not passive skills, your active skills. So any skill that's on cooldown will be reduced by 5% per takedown, which is killing somebody or executed or not, and every time you revive an ally. So think about it, we're in breach, you're going to be doing that a lot. We're trying to kill the players' respawn counts. We're trying to revive our teammates when we can. This is going to refresh all your skills. So what you want to do with this build is use your skills when they're available. So let's go ahead and get into this feats now. Skills feats, you know. Bippity boppity, la mismo, tomato tomato. First feat we go with is Deadly. Now I kind of was thinking about going with Rush, but then we already have Feline Agility. The only reason why I was thinking about that is because they're active skills I was trying to have going on, since we're using the feat to help reduce those cooldowns. But forget that. Let's go ahead and just stay with Deadly, which helps us do more damage. Bounty Hunter, cool if we're a breach attack, but we're breach defense. Again, if you know my channel already and my builds, we're trying to go for max damage when it comes to defense to prevent those players from progressing on the attack side and lowering their respawn count as much as possible. So Deadly is the only passive skill you will have on this build, and what this does is as soon as you attack somebody, it goes away. So once you have the feat, the damage you do will be increased for 3 seconds. After that, it goes on cooldown. Then it's active again for 3 seconds. Not for 3 seconds, but when you hit somebody, it's active for 3 seconds. It goes... I'm sorry if I'm not explaining this right. I'm just going to stop that. Pay attention to this part right here. When you attack someone, that attack you do has an increased damage amount. Once you do that damage, it's going to go on cooldown for 3 seconds. Then you're able to do an increased damage attack again. That's why it's saying every 3 seconds. It's kind of tricky. I hope you understood. If you didn't, shoot a comment down below and I'll explain it better to you in any way that I can. I choose that over Rush and Bounty Hunter for the reason why I just explained. Going on to the second feat, we have Bear Trap. I use that over Bloodlust and Juggernaut. Reason why that is Bloodlust, it's a cool idea of a skill, but if you actually play Valkyrie and you use this feat, you'll notice how quickly it goes away. And we're on a big map with Breach, so you're probably not going to be fighting too many enemies together. Sometimes yes, sometimes no. So I feel like this isn't going to benefit you as much as using bear traps. Bear traps you can actually put on dead bodies you don't execute. So if you killed a player, you didn't execute him, at least you can put a bear trap on him so that they don't, if the players try to come revive him, they get trapped, you get a free hit, or at least it stops them from getting a revive. Slightly longer than it would if they didn't have it, or you didn't have a bear trap there. It helps your teammates prevent those revives that they're trying to get, especially if they do the new thing where you only have respawn counts at the end. At least you're still preventing those revives. I choose that over Juggernaut because, yeah, I mean, we're breach defense. This would be nice if you're trying to stay alive and you want to eat hits, but let's prevent those revives with bear traps. You know, it's really beneficial for you, in my opinion. These are my opinion builds. You don't have to go these ways, but I play these characters. I grind till I get their gear. I experiment any way that I see fits. It's the best for these modes, so you know. I just want you to know that I'm not just throwing things out there for you guys. I'm actually giving you guys working builds that I actually experimented with. Moving on to the third feat, we have Fury. I choose that over Sharpened Blades and Javelin. Reason why that is because this increases your speed on top of your Feline Agility. It increases your attack and defense. So you can use this, stop somebody from doing anything like the Guardian, Commander, or getting the banner, etc. Helping your teammates when they need reinforcement. Make sure you get there quicker, do more damage, and withstand more attacks. Javelin, you can throw it. Sometimes they'll hit a minion. Sometimes they'll see it coming, and it might even hit your own teammates. Which in the end, you're just hurting your team, not yourself. Like not the other player, not what you objectively meant to do. That's something about these things I really don't like. Sometimes you can hit somebody, think they might die. They'll get hit with a slither of life and then get revenge. Or you hit somebody in revenge, or before they pop revenge, you basically wasted your javelin and have to wait for the cooldown. It'll be fun because we have rapid refresh, but hey, Fury is going to be way better beneficial for you in this situation. Sharpened Blades, it's alright. I mean, it only makes your light attacks do slightly more damage because it adds an after effect of damage on your light attacks that you'll probably be throwing a lot, that I've noticed with people with the Valkyrie. But again, it's just more damage, right? So we already have something that's giving us more damage, defense greatly, plus slightly increases our speed on top of Feline Agility. So I mean, I don't know, guys, what do you guys think? Fury's the way to go, right? Let's go ahead and move on to the fourth feat. We have Scout, Fire Flask, and Regenerate. Now Regenerate would be nice if we're in breach attack. We're in breach defense. We have no punish if we end up dying. Hey, we don't want to die, but if we do, there's no point in just trying to use feats to keep us alive. We need feats that are going to do damage and try to take out the enemy's team. So, Fire Flask. This is so fun. If you guys haven't seen my video, I'm going to go ahead and leave it at the end of this video where I'm using the Raider, and I've done it with the Warlord. I do it with almost any Viking character that has bear traps and Fire Flask in Dominion. Like, you can put a bear trap down, like we said for the revive. Let's say you have a bear trap down. You could go with Fire Flask if you want, but I'd rather go with Scout for this mode. But it's not, you know, it's a pretty good trade either way. You can throw a bear trap on a body where somebody tries to revive. Somebody goes tries to revive them, bam, you can throw a Fire Flask while he's caught in that trap, and that's instant death for him, and if whoever he's trying to revive is going to die just as well. I've literally took out a whole team doing this tactic. It was amazing, and like again, as I said, I'm going to go ahead and show that video at the end of this clip. Now, Scout. Again, the only reason why the downfall about Flask is you can hit your teammates, you can damage your teammates, you can damage yourself, and I mean, it's cool for the minions, but it doesn't hurt the Rams. So I mean, I don't know. Scout, in my opinion, is better. If you guys don't know what Marked for Death is, what it does is it lowers the affected player's defense and it increases their stamina cost. So whatever moves they do, it costs more to do. On top of that, they're marked not just on the radar, but you can see them like if it's UAV or a pulse in the division. Like, you can see them through walls, you can see what they're doing, they're highlighted in white, so you can see them for the whole duration of Scout. And it lowers the defense, which makes them easier to kill. And remember, we had rapid refresh, so for every time you take down a player, every time you revive an ally, all your skills that are on cooldown are going to come back 5% faster at that second. So if you have Scout barely going on cooldown, you kill someone, bam, it's coming back faster. Then you kill two players, it's coming back 10% faster instead of 5% because it hasn't fully cooled down yet, if you guys are trying to understand what I mean by rapid refresh. That's my build for the Valkyrie. I really hope you guys enjoy. Thank you so much for your time, your support, and every way that you do take your time to watch throughout your guys' day. I really do appreciate all the support you guys give me. I will catch you guys on the battlefield. Enjoy this other content that I have at the end of this video, and until next time, I'll talk to you guys later.
One, two, three, four.